What's up, guys? Happy Pura Vida Tuesday. It's Cody with Pura Vida Pythons, and just gonna talk a little bit about the reptile show we just went to and maybe some thoughts I have for the future. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So I only picked up a couple things, no snakes. There was plenty of snakes there, but you know how we've been doing, unboxing a lot of stuff, so we're really happy with our collection right now, and just didn't see anything that really fit our plans or budget right now. So yeah, let's just go and get started. Here's one thing. We did pick up a couple things, like I said, so here's one of them. There's actually the male right there. We picked up another 5 females to 1 male ASF colony from Chris Altman with monkey-bottom reptiles. I believe they're located out there in Florence. And so hopefully we can get that going. And on that subject, if you look right over here, Michaela and I just finished the ASF rack. We got the Freedom Breeder. I believe these are FB15s. I got the idea from Chris Gomez Pythons. I believe that's his name on YouTube. I believe this is what he's using. So a little bit wider and a lot shorter, so hopefully we can start doing grow outs. So far we've just been feeding off to some of our smaller ones before they get too big. Because the problem with these, or I say the problem, I actually talked to a guy at the convention this weekend. He said he does it fine or whatever. But we already had it made. We just want the grow outs to be able to reach the water that we have to still get set up, and then the food, and then yada yada yada. So really excited about that. We'll be moving as soon as we get the water set up. Gonna order a couple things from Reptile Basics. We're gonna be moving our 2 ASF colonies over into here. If you want to come look at this ASF colony real quick, get a little off track, but it's okay. Just a couple, look at all them babies. So we'll be super excited to get the grow outs going. What are you guys doing up here? Move them back here. If I ever see a couple, oh man, this one. We just cleaned them out a bit ago, so they're kind of displaced a little. But really good moms in that group. It'd be cool to pass on those genetics. So we got those from Chris Altman, like I said, monkey bottom reptiles. Check them out if you're in Florence and need feeders or anything. And then we picked up this really cool beanie from Black Market Reptile Society. Jared, I don't know his last name, I have his card, but I got it at the one in April, so I've misplaced it by now. But I'm pretty sure you can check that online. I think they did some rebranding is what he was telling me. But anyway, really good material, really cool, just simple design. I'll be able to wear this out in the woods this winter. Stay nice and warm. Really, really cool stuff. Throw that over there. So yeah, I guess we can talk a little bit about the show. It was a good show. It looked like a good turnout. I like going there with the shirt. You know, pretty cool if you're walking around and maybe you just got something. That's kind of how I do my little intro / pitch. Just try to introduce myself. Is if I see someone with a snake bag, I'll say, you know, hey, are you local? Blah, blah. If they say yes, oh, cool. Well, if you ever need any rats to feed that little guy or girl, here you go. Try to develop a connection there. Got a couple clients by doing that right there. And cool to meet people that are actually local and, you know, who you'll be seeing hopefully for years to come, and just interacting with them and their collections, getting to know them. I actually saw a couple clients that I met at the previous ones, or I have met since between the last one there. So it was cool running into them. The people who got us started with our rat stock here, they actually had some eggs this summer, I think, hatched out. So they were there with a booth. Cool running into them. So it's nice we're getting the network going and running into people we know, and I think that's really cool. Something this hobby is famous for is, you know, you just get to meet a lot of cool people with the similar interest into animals and husbandry and stuff like that. So about this show, like I said, about my pitch, I try to, you know, see a bag, go walk up, introduce myself, introduce 843 Rats. But this time there was very little reptile sales. I know they were having an ATM issue with not having enough cash in it, or any cash at all really. So that was interesting. I don't know if that kind of, you know, probably put a dampening on things. Talked to 8 to 10 vendors. They said, yeah, pretty slow show. Saturday, I went on Sunday. Saturday they said was a little better, but most people on Sunday hadn't sold a thing. So yeah, that's kind of why I made this video, was to kind of talk about it and kind of just let y'all know that that's going to be one of our goals here, is to, through our social medias and local community, I want to network with local breeders around here, local feeder breeders, and stuff like that. I want the Myrtle Beach Reptile Show to be a big thing in the next 5-10 years. I would love for it to be one of the national shows, you know, where people come in from everywhere, bring their coolest, groundbreaking stuff, maybe some world's first. You know, we have Canova now. They're about 5 hours away. Tennessee, we have some really cool Southeast breeders down here that could, I think if we get this place to be big enough, these guys could show up, and I think we could just really make an impact in the reptile community nationally. Hopefully that's the goal in the next 5-10 years. I know that's what I'm going to be trying to strive to do, is to band together with local breeders and stuff and network and try to get this place to be way bigger than it is, because I think it deserves to be. This is a hotbed, I feel like, for the Southeast. You know, I think vendors should be able to come in, have a great show, and then, you know, hit the beach after, hit Broadway with their families, just have a good time, make it a whole weekend. You know, I think this is the perfect place for that to happen. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Things we could boost morale maybe, or just boost the excitement around here for reptiles. Like I said, that's going to be one of our goals, trying to spread our passion locally and through our social medias, hopefully. Horry County, where Myrtle Beach is located, is one of the, I think maybe the top county moved to in the whole country. So we got the people coming in, so I want to get them fired up about reptiles, fired up about pythons, ball pythons, and rats, and just everything this hobby has to offer. And I think it has a lot to offer, and a lot of good friendships along the way, a lot of knowledge, and just yeah, a fascination with these creatures that we get to work with. So I've had some friends down, we're talking, we're cooking some stuff up. So hopefully next year, if these girls go right here, we'll have some cool, like, high-end, low-end stuff. Maybe we can go there and show off and say, hey, this is what we're doing, and maybe even be able to sell a few snakes and kind of just keep getting our name out there. It was a good show. It was good meeting everybody. I met a lot of local people, like I said, people I hadn't met before. I talked to Jared from Black Market. I met him at the last one. Still cool, says he's killing it, so that's great. And yeah, I just think to wrap this video up, Myrtle Beach has a lot to offer as far as just an experience, let alone with the reptile thing, I think. But I guess this is what I'm trying to say, is we have to get people fired up, and not just, a lot of people were saying, yeah, it's kind of like a zoo show, and that just means, you know, you pay $15, come in, see a bunch of cool stuff, and that's really cool, but, you know, it's not going to be worth a vendor's time, really. This could be a whole different video about branding, getting out there, doing it, yada yada. I'm just saying, in the long run, you know, you just don't want to go to a show just for people to come on and be like, oh, cool, snake, like, you ever get scared of snakes? You know, just like questions like that. I want it to be a very knowledgeable community who's very excited to go see, what are we going to see at the show this weekend? Maybe we can pick something up, and I just want to get that excitement, that fire, that passion up and up and up. And yeah, that's the goal, is in the next 5 to 10 years, I want Myrtle Beach to be one of the biggest shows in the country. And yeah, so if you guys have any ideas on how we can do that, and maybe things you see in your area, things you do at your shows, let us know. We want to try to implement all that stuff, because like I said, it would just be so cool to be like, oh man, I'm already like this, you know, the reptile show's coming up, the reptile show's coming up. I want that to be a thing for the whole Southeast, and then hopefully, you know, the whole country, to where it's like, yo, we got to go to that Myrtle Beach reptile show. They're killing it down there. It's huge, blah, blah, blah. But I think that all starts at ground level with the local community first, and then hopefully we get the hype built up. They know it's a cool show. Just bring your killer top cutting edge stuff, and so that's the goal. A little bit of a rant there at the end, but I really enjoyed myself with the show. Met a bunch of cool people, a bunch of awesome, got a lot of info, learned a lot about a lot of stuff, and it was a really good show. I definitely am glad I got to go to it, even if it was just for the one day. But yeah, that's what we're doing. New ASF rack, new ASF colony, a couple cool things of merch. I don't know if y'all can tell, if y'all noticed, we've been labeling these. Just got that done. All these genetics and stuff, they're blending, so I'm like, oh man, I don't want to get time and then just not be like, what's going on here, what's going on there. So should be getting a couple shed tests back soon, sending a couple more off. We actually have a girl that should be, if she has a good shed for us, that'll be another, hopefully we can prove out Desert Ghost. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. We'll holler at you next week. Thanks for everybody liking, subscribing, commenting. Like I say every video, we love that stuff, absolutely love it. Can't get enough of it. I think we're right around 350 subscribers, so let's go. 150, but at the end of the year, we're about at the halfway mark, a little over the halfway mark for the year. Let's close out strong. If you like the video, like I said, like it, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah, we're trying to build a really cool thing here, and we want you guys, as many people as we can bring along with us. So really appreciate you guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.